Malaysia is one of the world's 17 mega diverse countries, but beneath this lush canopy, a silent invasion is taking place. We are talking about alien species. These are organisms introduced often by human activity to areas outside their natural home. While some are harmless, others become invasive. Without natural predators, they multiply rapidly, suffocating our local ecosystems. Why does this matter to us? First, economy. Malaysia's economy relies heavily on agriculture and aquaculture. Invasive pests can cause catastrophic losses in revenue. Second, biodiversity. They outcompete our iconic native species for food and space. And third, health. Some invasive species act as vectors for diseases or cause physical harm.
Today, I want to discuss about general characteristic of Mikania micrantha, known as a Chinese creeper. The general characteristic of Mikania micrantha is a very fast growth. Mikania micrantha grow extremely fast under suitable conditions. Its rapid growth and allow it to spread over the large areas within a short period of time. The plant quickly overstops surrounding vegetative, reducing light availability for other plants. This fast growth make it too difficult to control and allow it to dominate agricultural fields and a natural ecosystem. The second of Mikania micrantha general characteristic is a climb and creeping habit. The plant has a long, flexible stem that creep along the ground and climb over other plants. It twines around crops, shrubs, and trees, forming thick mats. This growth habit causes shedding of physical pressure on a short plants, leading it to reduce photosynthesis, weaken growth, and sometimes death of the other plants underneath. The last general characteristic of Mikania micrantha is the high reproductive ability. Mikania micrantha has a very high reproductive capacity. It reproduces through both sexual reproduction, seed, and vegetative reproduction, stem fragment. Even small pieces of broken stem can grow into a new plant. This ability allows the weed to spread rapidly and makes eradication very difficult once it established.
Hello everyone, today I will explain about species Mikania micrantha in their adaptability. These species of Mikania micrantha can develop themselves into environment plasticity, which is these species can strive a wide range of habitat, from humid tropical forests and riverbanks to disturbed roadsides and even arid regions. It also can adjust its physiology to handle different light levels and soil moistures. Besides that, it can also develop themselves at climate resilience, such as into cold tolerance. During cold season, it produces echinocyanins, red pigment in its leaf and stem, which is act as antioxidant to protect the plant from the low temperature stress. This species also can survive during drought season, which is while its leaf may wilt in dry spells. Its stems are highly resilient, possessing a specialized structure, thicker vessel walls, and osmotic adjustment that allow the plant to survive and recover quickly once water runs. Other than that, Mikania micrantha has few natural predators. One of them is primary natural enemies, biocontrol agents, which is called as a rust fungus, which is considered the most effective natural enemy. It is highly host-specific fungus that attacks the leaf and stem, causing them to root and eventually killing the plant. Number 2, thrips, which is called as Leostrip Mikania, a tiny insect that feeds on the sap of the plant, causing leaf disorder and reduce the vine vigor, which is why it promising. It has had mixed success in establishing itself in a new environment like Malaysia and the Solomon Islands. General predators also can one of them a few natural predator, which is one of them is tea mosquito bug, Helopeltis tivora, which is in the part of India or Malaysia. This bug has been observed causing significant local damage to the vine, though it's not specific to Mikania, and it also can affect the crops. And also lastly, the beetles and weed evils. The species such as Oponion latreste and which was called a seed-feeding weevil, and Omoplata species, tortoise beetles, are known to feed on it is the necrophotic.
Although Mikania micrantha is often seen as a weed, it has important agricultural benefit. When composed with cow dung and sawdust, it improves soil fertility, structure, and beneficial microbes. It fast grows at organic matter, and its natural compound act as biopesticide, reducing chemical use. While in economic, Mikania support wound healing and can be used in affordable herbal medicine. This creates income opportunity for rural community while lowering healthcare costs.
In terms of ornamental and landscaping benefits,
Mikania micrantha demonstrates several characteristics that can be considered advantageous, particularly for short-term application. Firstly, this species provides rapid ground cover due to its extreme fast growth and climbing habit. It can quickly cover a bare land, fences, or disturbed area, allowing site to appear green within short period of time. This makes it potentially useful for temporary landscaping, land rehabilitation, or post-construction area where immediate vegetation cover required. Rapid coverage also helps reduce soil exposure, which can minimize erosion and dust while improving the overall visual appearance of the site. Secondly, Mikania micrantha requires low initial maintenance during the early stages of growth. It is highly adaptable and capable of growing in poor soil, high rainfall condition, and strong sunlight without the need of frequent watering or fertilization. This reduces labor and cost during the initial phase of landscaping, especially in the area with limited maintenance resource. However, it is important to acknowledge that these benefits are mainly limited for short-term use due to its aggressive and invasive growth behavior. Long-term use in landscaping must be carefully controlled to prevent environmental and ecological impact.
Fourth benefit of Mikania micrantha is medicinal. Mikania micrantha is used to heal wounds in traditional medicinal way. This alien plant contains nutrients such as vitamin, flavonoid, and saponin. We can use this plant in 3 ways to heal wounds. Namely, soak in water for bathing, wash or blended to be applied onto skin, and just to be extracted onto the skin. This plant can heal wounds like snake or scorpion bite, fever, and cut bruise. The fifth benefit of Mikania micrantha is soil erosion. With a grow rate of 8 to 9 cm in 24 hours, this alien plant can grow so vigorously that it fills and completely covers the ground surface.
Micrantha is a fast-growing invasive plant that harm native plant species. It spread quickly in disturbed area and compete strongly with local vegetation. One of the main impacts is injuring native plant by forming dense mats over scrub and trees which block sunlight and reduce photosynthesis. Over time, this weak native plant and can cause their death. In area impacted by Mikania micrantha, native plant diversity and regeneration decrease and change to soil condition and make it harder for native species to recover.
Mikania micrantha can bring negative effects on biodiversity and ecosystems. Due to its habit of climbing other plants, Mikania micrantha can negatively disturb the growth or even kill the affected plants as its leaf grow and cover those plants, reducing the available sunlight needed by those plants for photosynthesis. This reduces the population of the affected plants that are native in its area, causing losses in biodiversity. Mikania micrantha can also bring serious issues to commercial crops and pastures as it affects the growth of plants in those areas. Moreover, this species can alter soil chemical properties and eradicate food sources of certain animal species as it kills other plants.
Next, I will explain the disadvantage and give an example in Malaysia. In Malaysia, Mikania micrantha is considered one of the most problematic invasive alien plant species due to its very rapid growth and its ability to spread through seeds and vegetative propagation. This plant is commonly found in plantation, agricultural area, forest edge, and along roadsides. It climbs and covers crops such as rubber, oil palm, and vegetables, blocking sunlight and suppressing the growth of native plants. As a result, crop productivity decreases, control costs increase, and the plant poses a serious threat to local ecosystem and the sustainability of agriculture in Malaysia.
In conclusion, Mikania micrantha should be considered as a bad alien species. Even though it has some benefits such as soil coverage or potential research value, its negative impacts are far more serious. This species grows very aggressively and spreads quickly, causing it to dominate areas and suppress native plants. In Malaysia, Mikania micrantha threatens biodiversity and disrupts natural ecosystems. Therefore, it should be properly managed and controlled to protect our environment.